I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna be the reason why. Every time I walk out the door,
I
see
see
you die a little more inside. I don't wanna hurt him anymore.
all
I don't wanna take away.
ways up.
I don't wanna be a basketball fan anymore. Do, 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 do. All right. We're coping. Sorry, Illinois fans, or I guess Florida Atlantic fans who come watch this for some reason. You can get in your feels with us. Car and I just recorded Michigan and Michigan State recaps, and I want to swallow a bowl of nails. That's how I feel. But and by the way, I think I'm the happy one of the two of us right now. The good news is we're still here to talk about a good basketball team now, which is Illinois. But if we don't seem the most excited about it, that's why, Illinois fans. Sorry, we're trying to put a good face on. Carter, any comments before we flip a switch and miraculously talk about how much we love Brad Underwood's team?
You know, I actually logged in the Facebook Marketplace, and I haven't been on Facebook in a while. And the first ad that came up was a nail gun. Now let's go ahead and switch into the topic. Let's talk about a good basketball team. Let's talk about a team that is going to compete for Big Ten banners and whatnot. And that's the Illinois Fighting Illini, because Brad had himself a summer. And when I say Brad, I mean Coach Underwood. He did what I think a lot of coaches around the country should be doing. They kept star players in Terrence Shannon Jr., and then they went and got players around Terrence Shannon Jr. who are dogs themselves. We got a Marcus Damask masterclass in this game. He was special. I'm going to give myself a little tip of the cap to myself, because I did point out to the fact that Marcus Damask might have the best matchup in this game. As you saw in the last game against Rutgers, I think he was able to do some things, realizing he had the size to kind of be aggressive and score the ball in this game. He did just that. He was absolutely special in this game. Terrence Shannon Jr., first team All-American, whatever accolades you want to get him. I mean, he was absolutely perfect tonight as well. They get 33 points from both of those players tonight, scored 98 points against this Florida Atlantic team. And Florida Atlantic is a damn good basketball team. I found myself saying that many times during this game, but also, God damn, Illinois got something. Like, Terrence Shannon Jr. is incredible. Damask, incredible. Got contributions from other vets on the team. More specifically, Justin Harmon was able to play 22 minutes and score 10 points off the bench. Illinois fans should be extremely excited about the outlook of the basketball team, and the body language is absolutely impeccable throughout the game and in the locker room. I really don't have a downside to say about this Illinois team.
So we're jumping right into the body language. I thought we were going to save that for like the third quarter of this recap.
Oh, my
Do we need
my
to
fault.
start
My
there?
fault. My
It's
fault. My
okay.
fault.
It's okay. Don't worry. We will get to it. We will definitely get to it. You said that this was the game you were most excited for this week. Did it live up to the hype?
Oh, hell yeah, it was great. It was great, especially because it got enhanced by watching like a bad basketball game. It's like if I had a stack of two, like what's your favorite food, G? If you get one, your favorite food, Sbarro, right? Like Sbarro cheese
Yeah, a
pizza.
large Sbarro cheese pizza.
Okay, this is like having Florida Atlantic and Illinois was a large, fresh cheese Sbarro pizza, and Michigan State and what I had to watch tonight was a cold cheese DiGiorno that's been sitting out. So, like, obviously, by comparison, you can tell which one's better. But damn, that other Sbarro tasted so good, how fresh it was compared to that DiGiorno. And that's how it was. Like, this was two really good teams. Like, if I was a Florida Atlantic fan, I'm sad I lost, but at the same time, like, you played a damn good team, and you are a damn good team, and you're gonna have a really good year. But Illinois was able to pull out the dub, and they were able to get generational performances from Damask and from Terrence Shannon Jr. So it's like, what's the term? Tip your cap to the other team. You made more plays than we did down the stretch, but like, just two really good teams going at it, and the better team who made more plays at the end won.
Yeah, I think Florida Atlantic's awesome. This game only makes me want to believe in them more.
Yeah, they're
Like I think
so fun.
So fun to watch, so balanced. Like everybody talks about Elijah Martin and John L. Davis, but like they just got other guys. Like Golden is one of the best bigs in the country. Had 23 points in
Yes.
19 minutes tonight. Like he,
Yes.
if truly, had he not been in more foul trouble, I think Florida Atlantic might have won this game. And I that's not to take anything away from Illinois. It's just a simple fact. Illinois had no answers for Vlad Golden other than get him in foul trouble. And it's a credit that they did get him in foul trouble. But I think we kind of nailed it on the preview that like Golden was the mismatch, and however that outcome was decided, that would decide the game. And in reality, Illinois got him off the floor, and Florida Atlantic was much less imposing when he was off of it. Illinois, I mean, this was the Marcus Damask game. It has to start there, right? He was 13 for 15 from 2-point range in this game. He got whatever he wanted against a Florida Atlantic team that's like not slouches defensively. He finishes with 33 points. He was 2 for 6 from 3, 6 rebounds, 3 assists to a turnover to chip in with it. But it's wild, Carter, because Terrence Shannon was fantastic tonight, and Marcus Damask was the best player on the floor.
DeMarcus Damask was so good. I mean, I'm not sure if he's a hunter like Luke Goody, but he was like deep in his Cabela's duffel. Like he was special, man. Like really, really special. Like you look back to last year's team, and like I feel like you always do the Damask to Meyer like comparison. Like when Meyer got to cooking and doing his best, it was like an 8 or 6-3 game, like a 6 3-pointer type game, and he scored 24 points. This man Damask put up a 3 ball in the Garden against one of the best teams in the country when they needed it. They needed every single one of those 33 too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like
absurd.
just a special performance, really. I mean, and you say like if Golden was able to stay in the game, like it might have been closer. I think you could even do the same thing with like Illinois. If you get a little bit more from Coleman Hawkins, I think he hit a pretty timely 3 towards the end of the game. But like I don't think Coleman had that great of a game. I thought he was pretty good defensively, but like he didn't give them much offensively. I didn't think Guerrier gave them much offensively, but they were able to lean on Damask and lean on and Terrence Shannon Jr. and then lean on getting like a little bit from Harmon too, who I was very impressed with in his play. So just a great win by Illinois, a statement win in my eyes.
Yeah, it was a statement win for sure. And look, I owe it to Illinois fans and to Marcus Damask himself to say I was so wrong on him, clearly. I think in the summer I said it would be an insignificant ad. I definitely thought it was a downgrade from Matthew Meyer. I thought this entire transfer class they brought in was a downgrade from what they brought last year. I clowned them for saying they needed better people, not better basketball players. And in reality, they got both. They got better locker room guys who are also better basketball players than the guys that departed right now. Other than, I mean, in the back, I still think they could have used one of the guards. If that would have thrown the whole locker room away, then fine. But every time Ty Rodgers picks up his dribble at half court, I get a little nervous and wish they had a point guard still. But the point is Matthew Meyer to Marcus Damask, massive upgrade, massive upgrade for Illinois. So kudos, Marcus. Great job. You've earned a fan in me, my friend, is what it is. Terrence Shannon, so good. Is he the best two-way player in the country at this point? Like, how do we define him?
I think there's 2 choices for like best wing or best 2-way player in the country, and it's between McCullough and Terrence Shannon Jr.
Shannon's better than McCullough.
To
Sure.
me, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
McCullough has been good, has been really good this year, though.
He's been great. The only thing I would say is I think Edey should count as a two-way player because I think Edey's so good defensively.
Yeah, Edey is a great 2-way player.
Yeah, but
I just find it so funny that that we talk about like who the best 2-way player might be, and like both those dudes played at Texas Tech.
Yeah,
but they weren't able to stay there because one coach choked his wife and then the other one spits on black players. Like that, all you got to do is be good people and not be racist, and you might have those 2 players on your team still. Insane.
To be fair, I'm not defending spitting or racism, but or beating your wife. Sorry, I need to, need to cover all three of those bases. Uh, Girlfriend, not wife. So, whatever. It's confusing. Those guys left before all that happened. I'm pretty sure.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Terrence Shannon's been at Illinois for 2 seasons. Chris Beard was still. Well,
No,
no, he wasn't.
no, wait, no. Terrence Shannon played for Mark Adams
Huh.
and Beard. McCullough did too.
So okay, I take it back then. Never mind. Crazy. Tough look for Ole Miss right now. Anyways, okay. What else do we want from Illinois? There's so much to talk about here.
Is you looked at me a little bit differently the other day when I had my tiers, and my tiers were Purdue, Illinois at the top. Is that correct now? Are you feeling me on that a little bit more now?
Your tiers were Purdue, Illinois. Oh yeah, like the top two teams in the conference.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you said tears, like my tears, I thought you meant crying because that's where our emotional state is at tonight. So it took
Sorry.
me,
No,
it truly took me a second to realize what you meant.
my apologies.
Nope. Sorry. Purdue is still alone at the top, but Illinois is alone at number 2. How about that?
Alone in number 2.
Purdue's alone at 1. Illinois is alone at 2.
I'll let you know if I'm okay with that once you answer this. What's the name of tier 2?
What's the name of tier 1 first? Can I start there?
Yeah, give me the
Okay.
names. This is going to change a lot for me.
The name of tier 1 is Champions, and it's Purdue. The name of tier 2 is Contender. It's Illinois.
I'm okay with that. All right, I'll take that.
We got the champs, we got the Contender, and then we got everybody else. That's this league right now.
And then at the bottom, you got Michigan, Minnesota, Penn State, and Michigan State.
Yeah, you got the state of Michigan and the team who that one Twitter account keeps yelling at us about. I hate how this season's gone, but I'm proud of Illinois, man. They've really done some great things.
This is look at it this way. Give us something to be happy about and look forward to. If this keeps up, our Champagne trip's going to be amazing.
This is true. 2 quick hitters for me. Coleman Hawkins is a really underrated rim protector. He only had 1 block in this game, but he had them terrified when he was on the court.
Once again, credit to you. I know that I'm sorry for hyping ourselves up, but damn it, folks, we need something. So let's go ahead and point out some points that we made that actually made sense. You pointed to like the teams and the similarities to those Carson Edwards, Purdue teams. Yeah. Matt Harms, rim protector defender. Coleman Hawkins, rim protector defender.
Yeah, this was the classic that Purdue team, but like this was the night that Ryan Klein hit 7 threes, except Damas didn't hit the threes, right? Damas did it a different way, but that's what it felt like to me. And Coleman, by the way, he started 0 for 4 from 3. I thought he had no idea what to do offensively against Golden because he was kind of hesitant to just shoot over him, and he was trying to like beat him off the dribble, but Coleman was too slow to beat him off the dribble. So it was going nowhere. And then it hit the most critical possession of the game where I think Illinois was up 2 with like 2 minutes left. And Golden was just daring Coleman to shoot on the pick and pop. And he was 0 for 4 from 3 at the time. He lets it fly. It goes in. I thought that was honestly, I thought that was a huge pivotal, memorable moment for Coleman Hawkins' career at Illinois. Because through all the ups and downs, he gets a really big individual moment that essentially clinched the game. On a night where he was not at his best, on a night where 2 of his teammates were the stars, but Coleman was there when you needed him most. And there are a lot of other teams in this league right now who have critical guys who are not there when you need them most. Coleman was there when they needed him most tonight.
Man, being an Illini fan probably is a lot of fun right now.
Probably would be good, right?
Yeah.
You wanted to
I don't mean to make this a crossover episode, but can I give you a little insight to what I just did on my phone off the screen?
What?
I just like checked in and saw what DJ Stevens is doing. Oh. I think I might miss my guy, man.
Oh my God, that's low. We can't go there. With that said, I'd be lying if I didn't keep up on like what Phil Martelli Jr.'s numbers are looking like right now.
Yeah, like I hope Dane Fife's doing good.
Uh, you wanted to see a Dane Danger game tonight. You didn't really get that, but he did have like a couple nice little baseline spins, which they
I'm telling you, man, there's nothing more pure than watching Dane. Like, like people love watching certain things, certain players do things. I have no problem firing up. If someone wants to cut it up for me and has time, I will just watch up every Dane Danger post up. I will use my Synergy account to watch just Dane Danger post ups. It's fun. I wish I could get 40 minutes of it. But unfortunately, I can't because for every baseline spin and score that he had another one where he caught at the elbow and tried to do a dribble move to the hoop and it got stolen from him. And Brad said, come on, talk to me. Can't let that happen. But I thought Dane played well in his limited minutes.
Okay. Dane's always going to play well, no matter what happens. We love Dane. Let's do the conversation everybody's waiting for. It's time for me to put my body language PhD hat on. You ready for this, Cart?
It's time. I think everyone's waiting for this.
So I want to speak to what I myself did in the moment when Illinois won this game, because a lot of Illinois fans out there probably got real excited, probably celebrated, maybe had a little celebratory frosted mug out, pouring a glass. I don't know. I hope you're kissing your babies. I hope everything in Champaign was golden. What I did, Cart, was I leaned forward in my seat, as I am willing to do. And I turned the volume up on my television. And I put my hands on my knees and I locked in to try and see if there was any bad body language with this Illinois roster, because that's the ongoing thing, right? I compared it to last year. They beat Texas, and then there was the whole ordeal about there's some weird stuff going on. Guys weren't exactly celebrating after that big statement win. I saw one of the best locker rooms I've ever seen. I saw a team that was so entirely from top to bottom thrilled for each other. And I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't, because hear me out. This is minor. It's super minor. And it does already give credit to the maturity of these two guys compared to last year's two guys. But this is minor. Brad got two guys in the game tonight that could have gotten a DNP. Trey Gibbs-Lawhorn did check into the game tonight. Amani Hansberry did check into the game tonight. They didn't do anything too notable. Hansberry had a couple nice in-traffic rebounds. Trey Gibbs-Lawhorn didn't do anything positive on the floor tonight. But just putting them in the game tells them they're important pieces to the future of this program. That's a thing. Like, you know who's not an important piece of their program right now? Xavier Booker. You know what's happening? His mom's on Twitter complaining. That happens. So I want to give Brad a ton of credit because I think he played this the right way tonight. He got these guys involved even in a very minor way. And look, they were super happy. You could see there were no issues. And when they actually get into the locker room, it's like one of the most joyful celebrations I've ever seen from any team, let alone an Illinois program. So you can tell these guys care. You can tell these guys are all legitimately happy with their roles right now. That includes Trey Gibbs-Lawhorn, who I've made a lot of subtle hints at, like maybe he's not happy. No, he appears super happy. So I applaud everybody involved. I think this bodes super well. You're not going to get any more hints of disaster from me until I see a reason for it. And it's a credit. It's a massive credit to Brad Underwood and also Sincere Harris, and also the leaders in this locker room and Terrence Shannon and Coleman Hawkins, and also the mature guys he brought in through the portal and Marcus Damask and Quincy Guerrier, who just want to join a winning program, and Justin Harmon. And oh, by the way, the sophomore class, Ty Rogers, who did a press tour telling everybody we got the bad people out, now we got the good people. Guess what? He was right. Everybody in this locker room is backing this up with action. And I'm happy for Illinois fans. I'm happy to look like an idiot with stuff I've said in the past and enjoy it because your team's awesome this year. It's going to be fun to watch where it goes.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. And I'll say I agree with everything you said, and I put it at 98% there. I'll be 100 if you get me to January and it's still like this. That's the one thing. get me to January with what's going on right now, and I will be so out of control you'll have to force me out, and I'm a lot of fella to force out.
Your favorite thing, wait and see.
Yeah, and there's some type of rhyme or pun with this because like I have a lot of weight and my name starts with C.
Next up for Illinois, Tennessee. We will have a preview of that before the weekend. Very tough game on the road in Knoxville against a Tennessee team that could use a statement win right now. So also, once again, too much orange. I don't like orange on orange. We don't need this much orange in a game. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe pull some like alternate blacks out or something. I don't know. Congrats, Illinois. Great game. And you're right. Let's say we don't need to wait till January. If they get through the road trip to Tennessee and everything looks good, then we can both officially be on.
I need January. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
come
need
on.
January.
Something's going to fall apart against Tarleton on December 21st.
I mean, Christmas and everything going on. I just get me to January.
I'm in if they get through Knoxville and all looks good. That's where I'm in on.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Congrats.
ILL.
Congrats, Illinois. I'm jealous. I'm disgusted.